everybody. Welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is a hot one. Let's talk about sex, baby. Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the viewers, all the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, to get us started, I did pull a short video. Let's watch this video, and then we're going to read a letter. In fact, we have two letters today. We're going to read these letters and talk about this issue. Sex. Here we go.
Here's 3 things I would advise. Number 1, lube. Lube. I loved lube before menopause, but it's definitely a must now. And it's really a must if you are using condoms. Like, don't be shy about it. Just get a pump on the side of the bed, man. Just whatever's going to make you feel good. And all still feel good as you're older, but you need what I mentioned. This tip is especially important for those of you who are in committed relationships. Get out of the rut. Get out of the rut. Don't keep wanting the exact same way, the exact same position. And, people get in their safe spot, but it's boring. It's so boring. Take a goofy online workshop together. Buy some new toys. You got to do something different. Speak up, ladies. No, that's not the spot. No, higher. No, higher. No, you're not done.
So let's read this letter talking about sex and the mature woman. Now, you ladies, this is for you ladies who either want a little variety in your sex life, or you don't have a sex life, but you want sex. You don't want to just run out and be with anybody. You don't want to do that. So what do? All right. You want to take care of yourself sexually and satisfy yourself. And also, this is helpful for women who have never had sex before, but it will help you to know your own body so that when you do have sex, you know whether he is up to snuff or not. If you've never satisfied yourself, you don't know if you are really being satisfied. You really don't. You don't have anything to compare it to. All right? And that's why a lot of men, they like virgins, because virgins don't know anything. You see, so whatever they put out, you just take it and think that, that's it. But no, it's not. All right, ladies, I did pull a short video. We're going to talk about sex toys, because there's nothing wrong with using a sex toy to satisfy yourself. Okay? Let's watch this video and see what she says. Here we go.
Using them during self-pleasure or partner play, what toys should I focus on? I always tell women to go towards smitteral, vibration, and air suction toys. Here is why. The Smit has 10,000 nerve endings inside of her. 10,000. The head of a Smitas is only 4,000. So it is quite literally the most sensitive spot on your body. It was built for pure pleasure. And smenitration toys, sometimes for the newbie to the toy world, can be a little daunting, a little bit too much, a little bit too invasive if you haven't ever used them before. The reason I tend to move women towards smitteral toys is because there is an 80 to 90% chance that a woman will have a smorgasm via her smit.
Okay, let's dive into this letter. She says, how should I handle my sexual urges while waiting for the right man? I feel like I find myself giving in to them with a man not worthy when I have been without sex for a long time. Yeah, this can happen. This can happen. But with a sex toy, you will be fulfilled. And you will be very picky about your sex partners. Extremely picky about your sex partners because you know what satisfies you with these toys. Okay? And, just something simple. You don't need to get anything all extravagant and big and all. You really don't. They're little tiny ones or whatever. And I tell you, with a sex toy, you can have more pleasure than you can have with your on and off partner. Because people are funny. They get in their moods. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want to do it. Or they don't care anything about satisfying you. There's a lot of men out there don't care about satisfying us women. They just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, and off they go. No, ladies. It's time for this to change. We are strong, confident, independent women. And we know our bodies. We know what we enjoy. And we do not settle for less. All right? Just for him to enjoy your body and you get nothing out of it? No. 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 I know there are ladies that do that because they feel like their benefit is not in the sexual arena. Their benefit may be monetary. He may take care of them. So they endure the aggravation just to be taken care of. But when it all boils down, in the long run of life, you should be happy. And if you decide, and when you have your sexual urge, we don't have them as often as I suppose men have them, but we do have them. Go into your quiet place with your candles and your perfume and your incense and enjoy yourself. I'm telling you, some of these toys will knock your socks off. Okay? I tell you, you may find it hard to go back to your mate after dealing with a toy. It can be addictive, I must say, because anything that is really good for you, you want that. But I'm not saying addictive in a way to you got to have it all the time. It's not that kind of thing. It's not that. Okay? What it is, it's just a mechanism to satisfy you sexually. The same thing, just like you buy massagers to massage your body and make you feel good over. That's what these things are. They're just massagers that massage your genitals and make you have an orgasm. And women, you mature women, I know many of you have never had an orgasm. Never, doesn't even know what it is. It's possible. It is possible. Once you have one, you'll wonder why you waited so long to have one. Look into it, ladies. Just like the lady said in the video about the sex toys. Now, see, these things have been demonized by the church. Demonized by the church. But then the church will condone you staying with a husband that's never sexualizing you at all. He's going around having sex with everybody else except you. The church doesn't demonize that. The church doesn't demonize when he's slipping off with his boys having sex and leaving you at home all alone. So don't worry about that. It's nothing demonic about a sex toy. Okay? It's the intent and the usury of these things that make them evil. You are using it to please yourself, not other people. That have nothing to do with other people. It's all about you. You deserve it. You deserve the best in life. You should not be suffering and sitting home alone and crying because you don't have a man and, oh, I need a man to be with me. And for what? For what? When he comes over, sometimes he's nice and sometimes he's not. And then even in the sexual arena, I've been with men who are lousy. and think they did something. Completely lousy. But see, I did not understand about sex until I learned to please myself. Once you can please yourself, nobody can pull the wool over your eyes when it comes to sex. And the thing about it is, of course, you want to, when you engage in sex, be with someone that you love and all of that. And some of you ladies, you have loving partners. You have as much sex as you want. But are you being satisfied? This is the thing. Are you being satisfied? Look, I've had 2 marriages and plenty of boyfriends. Now, this before I was spiritual. I'll put that disclaimer out. I'm celibate now. But I have plenty experience with men and I know how they operate. It's all about their pleasure. Once in a while, you will find a man that is about pleasing you. And I ran across maybe 2 men in my life and they weren't my husbands, that worried about pleasing me, that taught me that a woman can enjoy the sexual experience. You can actually enjoy it. And you don't need to be high to enjoy it either, when it's done correctly. All right? And like I said, men, and I don't think men are taught it. I don't know if it's inherent, if it's what it is. But I only met 2 men in my lifetime that worried about pleasing me. All the other men worried about pleasing themselves, and most times I came out of it like that wasn't even worth it. That wasn't worth my time or anything. Okay? Ladies, I hope that you understand this message. Now, we do have another letter here, and it's about sex, but it's a little off. Now, she entitles this letter, Slaves to Porn. And she mentions another YouTube creator who says something about men being enslaved by pornography. Well, as you know, most of my advice is for you women. I'm not really concerned much about the men because they get their plenty training with them, whatever. We convey our message to them. But as far as men being enslaved by pornography, I can't speak on that because I don't know if they're enslaved or if they just watch it. But I can tell you one thing. The media has a lot to do with this. Everything includes sex. Advertisements for food. Advertisement for clothing. Movies. Shows. Everything has a sexual element in it. And plus, you can get pornography on your phone. You can get it on the internet anywhere. Pornography is being pushed today. That is a demonic energy, and it's being pushed. And if men are becoming enslaved with pornography, that's a part of this evil spirit destroying masculinity, pushing that agenda. All right? That's what I think about, if men are being enslaved by pornography. I don't know. I don't know the statistics. I don't know if they're any more enslaved than they've ever been. Men always like pornography. From the beginning of pornography, they liked it. So I don't know if they're becoming even more enslaved today or not, but I just know that it's free. You don't even have to pay for porn these days. It's free. So anywho, I hope that you understand the message today. And I really hope that it helps someone. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, don't pass it up. The link is in the description. And also, don't forget these cats. They are available in my online store, and you'll find the link in the description. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Thank you for your comments and your letters. And a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best. And I really hope to see you next time.